What is going on, guys? MitchCactus here, coming back with another Forza Horizon 5 video, and today we'll be talking about the best and biggest super wheel spin glitch that will essentially allow you guys to be able to get dozens of super wheel spins per hour, which will allow you to get millions of credits and plenty of rare cars. Now, whether you're a new player or you guys have been playing this game for a while and you're simply trying to get a boost on super wheel spins, this is very easy to follow. And just before I get started, guys, it would greatly help out the channel if you considered liking and dropping a sub. It would greatly help us out, guys. We're almost 100,000 subscribers. And also keep you up to date for any further glitches, tutorials, giveaways, and more, as we're currently doing a giveaway for 300 million credits, and there will be a link for that in the description below for that video, so feel free to go and check that out. But now I'm gonna go get started, guys, to explain how this essentially works. So it's a glitch using one race in particular, and of course there are a few different cars and a little bit of information you'll need to know. So regarding what cars to use, guys, the best car in the game to use for this is going to be the Pagani Huayra BC Forza edition. I actually have covered this on my channel a couple weeks ago, and I was talking about how you could leverage this method in this overall race to be able to level up very quickly, and that's also what will happen from using this glitch alongside with the super wheel spins you'll get. So in terms of using the car, the Pagani Huayra BC Forza edition is the best. Other alternatives include cars the Lambo Sesto Forza edition, of course, which I'm sure quite a lot of you have, or even the Mercedes CLK AMG GTR. So if you guys don't have a Sesto, you don't have a Pagani, the Mercedes is the third best option, but the best, of course, is still going to be the Pagani Huayra. Now, regardless of what car you use, I'll have a tune for the Sesto and the Pagani in the pinned comment in the description, but you guys will need to make sure you max out your car mastery perks. It's a little, very minuscule investment compared to how much money and super wheel spins you'll be producing from this glitch, but the skill points are definitely imperative. I've highlighted all of the essential perks you guys can see here. A few of them you don't really need to waste skill points on getting, and I'd suggest just saving them. For example, the skill chains for the extra life, 25 points, not really worth it. It won't help you farm more money, so I'd skip out on that. But these are all the perks you guys will need, and like I said, tune the pinned comment and description. And now we're talking about the event, so you pretty much just head to the event lab. So you guys can see Creative Hub, Event Lab, Event Blueprints, and then from then you can just search directly by share code. Now, after I actually record this content, guys, a better and more revised actual race had come out, and that is the share code for 159141884, which will also be in the pinned comment and description. So once you guys have typed up that code, it will look slightly different to the one in game, but it doesn't really matter. It's the exact same overall method, consensus, length of the race, etc. Everything is basically the same. So you guys want to head to your difficulty settings and change your braking and steering. It doesn't really matter what the driver type difficulty is on. I put it on unbeatable. It doesn't make much of a difference. But braking assisted, auto steering, and of course traction stability on, and shifting in automatic. From here, the rest does not really make much of a difference. And of course, this is an AFK style of race, so you can hold your controller down, or you can put a band around it to make it automatic. Whatever you guys want to do, it's very simple and straightforward, and you guys will be able to farm skill points extremely easily and effectively from doing so. So as you guys can see, as soon as you start, you'll pretty much just be able to drive immediately, and it will do all the steering and controlling for you. Now, one thing in particular is that this actually has a few things that show you how many skill points you're farming, as a completely custom blueprint. Whatever you guys want to leave, whenever you're satisfied with the amount of laps you've done, you literally just press the handbrake once, and it'll automatically end the event and send you guys back to the normal Horizon Life area. So of course, you'll get on average around 20 skill points for every single lap of this race you do, which of course can be converted directly into super wheel spins, which I'm going to go ahead and show towards the end of the video. But you guys can see each lap takes around 5 to 5.5 minutes and 20 skill points every single time. If you guys do the math, you can do this around 12 times per hour. Very easy, 240 skill points, and the best thing about it is it's almost entirely AFK compared to other glitches where you need to be actively restarting the laps or actually being there on your controller doing the racing. This is a very good alternative because you can do it while you're doing other activities, while you're sleeping even, or you're doing study, whatever it may be. You can have this going on in the background with very little actual control over what's happening, and you'll still be farming the skill points in the background. And this is of course also a great way to be able to farm XP simultaneously alongside with the skill points you will be getting. And you guys can see on screen, it'll show you in the top left in that little menu, you can see how many skill points you're getting. Of course, certain blueprints won't show this, but in general, you'll be able to see how many you're getting based off doing this with a little bit of experience, and you'll see it's definitely well worth it. Now, I'll cut towards the end of the race in a second here, and you guys will see what I'll be able to do. As soon as the one lap is over and I'll satisfied with the amount of skill points just for the sake of the video, press the handbrake once, and boom, it teleports you straight back in, and the race is complete. It's that simple, guys. As you can see, tap it once, and boom, the race is finished. But now I'll be going over how to convert these skill points into super wheel spins. So guys, if you head to the Horizon Festival playlist, there are 3 main methods I'll show you. I want to keep it fairly brief, and all these are very straightforward. Now the first one being the best way to go in and do it, and is through one car in particular, the Ford Puma Forza Edition. Now how do you get these? Of course, it being a Forza Edition car, there's quite a few of them in circulation, and the best way to be able to get them is through the auction house. As you guys can see, I've got 4 of them. I've redeemed all the perks of them already, and if I head to upgrades and tuning, go to car mastery, it is by far the best car for doing this with. Not only do you get 1 super wheel spin, you get 1 regular wheel spin, and you also get 75,000 credits. And if you guys get them on the auction house, they cost a few 100,000 credits for each one you get, so you get a little bit of the price back just from that credit perk. And on top of the wheel spin and the super wheel spin, you'll definitely be able to profit greatly by using this car. One disadvantage is that you do need to have VIP or the car pass to be able to get this Forza Edition car, which makes it very easy for those that do have it, of course, because not as many people are trying to get them. But if you guys don't have VIP, that's fine. I'll show another car in just a second here. But one thing I would recommend, guys, if you're buying these off the auction house, if you buy one and the seller had already used the perks for the super wheel spins and etc., you won't be able to use them again. So you want to look out for one that looks completely stock. You don't want to buy them off repeated sellers, painter, tuner, stock, and you'll have the greatest likelihood of finding one that hasn't been used. This one right here looks pretty good to me. I would probably buy that if I wanted to get another one. You guys can see this Billy person's set up a few of them, so look out for that. You don't want to get duplicate sellers who are doing this in bulk and have certainly used those perks. Another car you guys can use, which isn't through the auction house, is actually going to be through the auto show or the car collection. So you head to Jeep. It's one car in particular, and this Jeep is quite expensive to do. It's the 2012 Wrangler Rubicon, 50,000 credits, but you guys will see what I mean. And this method is more of people who have a lot of skill points and you don't really want to spend credits, but you're happy with spending skill points. So if you've got 1,000 skill points, which is a limit if you're not on a modded account from MitchCactus.co, then you guys will see that this will cost around 60-70 skill points, but you get 1 guaranteed super wheel spin. Unlike many of the other methods like I showed before, Ford Puma, technically there is a chance the perks could already have been used. It is a bit of a hassle going through the auction house, so one definite advantage of using this car, you guys can see you unlock that Duberti prize car, which you go into that and it'll have the super wheel spin perk there. So like I said, guys, one advantage of doing this is more expensive for sure, but it's a lot easier and there's a guaranteed super wheel spin every single time you do it. Now of course, Forza patch most of the ways to do this, which used to be a lot better, but these are some of the best ways you can currently do, so pretty much just working with what we got. You guys can see I've got almost 1 million skill points on this account. It's because it's a pre-made modded account from MitchCactus.co. Feel free to go and check that out. There'll be a link in the pinned comment and the top of the description. We can mod your personal account, a new account for you, or even just a standalone credit pack ranging from 100 million to 999 million credits. And of course, all the Series 7 accounts actually contain all of the new cars, including the new Porsche 911 GT3, SF90 Stradale, and more. But the last car I'll go in and show you guys is yet again another car through the auction house, and this one is available whether you're VIP or not for all players, the Nissan Fairlady Z. And like I said before with the Ford Puma, same concept goes. If someone's already used the perks, you won't be able to use them again, so you want to look for ones that are completely stock, no painter, no tuner, no upgrades or anything, and from then you'll have the greatest likelihood of no perks being used. You guys can see I would probably keep scrolling down a little bit. A lot of these are duplicate sellers, so that's one thing to look out for, like I said. And from here I'd probably buy one like this, or this one would seem alright. Really doesn't matter too much as long as you guys get a fair few of them at once. Chances are, guys, here and there you will find some of the cars that the perks used. If you're doing it through the auction house, that's generally just how it goes. But if you guys use some good tips like I was showing throughout the course of this video, 8 out of 10 times you'll find the perks haven't been used. And of course, one's in my garage I have already used, but you guys will be able to see the perks. 1 super wheel spin for around 12 skill points spent. Actually, it's less, it's 8 skill points spent for 1 super wheel spin. So very cheap, very affordable, and very straightforward, just like this glitch is, guys. Hope you all have fun using this glitch. Very easy and straightforward. And let me know down below how much money did you make using this glitch, and be sure to go and like and subscribe if this video helped you out. But that's going to wrap it up, guys. Hope you all did enjoy. Like I said, thank you all so much for watching.